Okay, let's get into my bias for today. So we are still very bearish, obviously. We have a daily gap right here, right below this low, so kind of stacked draws to the downside. And this is kind of a bit messy, but we have an S&T with the 4-hour gap here. So I think a retrace all the way up into this 4 hours seems pretty unlikely, because we also have a 1-hour gap here. That's this small gap as well as this gap here that didn't get inversed, so I just combined them. And we have here this 1-hour intermediate high, which could be a good high to sweep before seeing lower. I am definitely bearish today. I don't see many ways for longs here, at least the way it's looking like right now. We also, inside of this 1-hour gap, have an internal S&T here, which kind of aligns with the midnight open here, this red dotted line. So now I wait for open to see what happens. We already tapped a 15-minute gap here, so maybe from there we could get a 9:30 open high and then shorts lower. That would be pretty much ideal. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see what market open gives us. We'll open in a minute. Journalist. Markings out on this. Yes, there's a bunch of stack lows, so that's looking good to get taken as well. Yes, looks like it already manipulated, so yeah, we could really just dump through the 15-minute here and maybe not even see any retrace higher an entry. That would be very unfortunate, but I guess we'll see now. All right, market opens there. 9:30 marked out here. We have the 15-minute gap for now, which I would like to see make us go higher. Get a retrace and find some shorts. We have a 5-minute gap here. No, we don't. So these are my main draws. Looking and very good to target. ES. Okay, ES getting strong. Closures down. And he only got this wick. So yeah. Whoops. Getting a bunch of notifications here. Anyway, yeah, I mean, NQ just dumping, not getting any entry here. And this looks very unfortunate. Gonna have to probably look for new targets now. It's already a 1 hour gap. And have this low here. We have it over there. Yeah, okay, I got a lot on here. This is super annoying. Holy. Let me check what we're doing. You're definitely disrespecting the 15 minutes gap here, so maybe we're now gonna retrace to some sort of gap for us to then take continuations short. We have a 5 minute here. This is not gonna keep us from reaching those lows. Are there any closer draws than this one? Possibly here, 15 minutes. Minute there. Swing low. I should stop, please. We're gonna open up a 3 minute there. Yes, getting some legs up. We are inside a 1 hour gap on ES, so we might see some some rejection for now. But yeah, this delivering us much higher than the highs we already have. Doesn't make much sense. Or this could just be an aggressive retrace. We have a 3 minute here now. This is sponsored out of this 1 hour gap, so I would be willing to take shorts of that. It's okay. And yeah, so much for that. Not even a 15-second entry. And there goes our draw. Still have some more draws to the downside. Would longs be valid if there would any if there were any presented? Maybe from lower, but not right now. Yes, still dumping through the 1-hour gap. Hit the next draw, but yeah. VS goes to its first real draw as well. Did we open up anything? We have a 5-minute here. Gonna open up a new 5-minute. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see this new 5-minute open up there. gonna mark these draws differently because it's too difficult to see. This is a 15-minute, that's a 30-minute. I mean, bias was correct, but no entries. The only entry here I could possibly see was either the 930 wick here, and then kind of just displacement down, not playing it big, something like this. Yeah, or the tap into the 3-minute here, and then this displacement leg. But even there, you would have had to play an immediate break even there, and then kind of go for a 1-to-1 or hope that we go lower. Nothing of high quality yet. He asked at the second draw. Gonna open up 945 here now. That means we have this 5-minute, but it's probably not gonna mean anything because we're just stopping here like crazy. So we're probably not even gonna get any PO3s here. Just going lower. All right, yes, to London lows. Kind of got this 15 minutes. PO3 here. This looks like we could get a rebalance here. We have the high time frame structure very overextended, and I am gonna
Order filled.
get in here. We have the PO3 open low. This should now be high resistance. We tapped into the gap. Entry confirmation is this very strong 1 minute IFVG. ES took out London lows. It's now rejecting higher very strongly. We have the unfilled 5 minute gap there. We're about to open up a new 5 minutes. So I might have to go right in there. But I like very much the rejection block we formed here inside this daily gap. So where do I have my TP is set at this high. ES is ready to go. I am actually gonna go break even here. This could break even me and then run higher, but because we are so bearish, I would rather just go break even here in case we do continue lower. Because yes, still has previous day low below.
Stop filled.
Yeah, okay, I'm also break even there. Let's see if it saved me or stole a win. Actually, now that we retrace into the 5 minute, we could see continuations from that, but the 5 minute gap is it's unsponsored, right? Now it's the first 5 minute gap we retraced into, so it's not sponsored, right? Either way, we have the 30-second here. We hit the 5 minutes, first 5 minutes that we retraced into, so it should still be sponsored. We have a 30-second here. We have this 30-second gap as well. So if this holds and this inverses, then we should go to the intermediate low and ES should go to previous day low. But if it holds, we might still continue higher, and that would have been a break even for me that would have been avoidable. Or that basically cost me a win. Retap into the 5 minutes. So if we can inverse the gap now. It's looking like a very nice CASD actually. And inversion too. So if we're gonna close here, I am gonna get in this.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in there. At 695, 75, 4 continuations lower to the 30-minute intermediate low. My stop is here at this high, which is 758.50. 758. There. We have this 30-second now to protect us. So what is this trade based off? 945 open high into this 5 minute. Nice rejection out of the 5 minute, 30-second CISD inversion. Very nice displacement lower. I guess I could have limit ordered here at the gap, but that's fine. Do we have an SMT? Hold on, let me check. We don't have an SMT at the internal high. It's 41. Don't have an SMT here, but either way, this is looking like a very nice continuation lower. I'm gonna go break even here once ES takes previous day low. Very nice displacement, that's what I like to see. Just gotta keep this candle down, please. I'm not gonna go break even at the internal low just yet. I either wanna see, because the high time frame only really makes sense to go lower. There's no way for us to distribute from here higher, so we really need to take out the 30-minute intermediate low for us to really do anything to the upside. So I will only go break even once ES takes previous day low. I'm just gonna hold before that. It's a very nice close, very nice displacement. We didn't take out sell side yet. Today I'm open here. So this 30-minute intermediate low should really be our agreed upon DOL. If we're gonna get a higher retrace, maybe into this 50-minute, we kind of need to take the 30-minute intermediate low first, because right now where we're at is not really a place for us to distribute. Right, we only got into this area. This shouldn't really be anywhere for us to go. We opened up a 15-minute gap here. So this could, of course, it will be very unfortunate if we get a 10 a.m. open high into the 15-minute gap and then shorts, but yes, it's so close to previous to low. We should really deliver here. Retesting the CISD. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what's happening. Getting the 10 a.m. open high. Gonna stop me out here. And then get shorts from up there. Guess I could have gone break even once we closed the super wiki candle, didn't displace through the low here. Yeah, maybe that was my mistake. Also 10 a.m. open coming up. I'm not too sure what the actual mistake was, because I think the entry in the trade was good. At least that's what it seems to me. Maybe I could have gotten a better entry here at the IFVG like that, only targeted the internal, and else would have been negative RR. With the CISD, I guess. And then only targeted internal. With the 3 minute, and now, yeah, it's wraps. And
Stop filled.
out there. And now we're gonna get the 10 a.m. open high to the 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yes, made equal highs, but this looks like it's gonna play out either way. This placement is just very telling here. And this is the 10 a.m. open high. Would this be a break even too? Wow, it would have been. And there we go. Okay, so to summarize everything today, bias bearish was definitely correct. No entry in the beginning here. Then the long was kind of a fairly low risk make long. I guess the RR just wasn't there. And then the short was just playing off the 5-minute condition here. But it seems that it was just too far in discount maybe, and yeah, targeting the only having one internal low here looks like it wasn't enough, and we kind of needed that generation of LR for them to 10 a.m. open up higher into the gap and then get the move lower. So the long, probably unnecessary to trade because it was more so counter trend trying to get the rebalance. And then the short on the low time frame it looked really good, but we didn't have that high time frame gap or deeper retrace, and the 5-minute gap, although I think it was sponsored because we didn't tap into any of the 5 minutes here and we were living out of the 1 hour gap here. It was still pretty far in discount, and of course once we got the S&P with the 50-minute here, even though we did make equal highs on ES, the displacement just told the whole story, and then this was what ended up playing out. And yeah, that is the day done. So I'll see you tomorrow.